Bill Zeltman, America's real estate guru, and I've been presenting videos about the habits of highly successful realtors. After studying realtors around the country and seeing what made them successful, what made them a top 10% of realtor, what I found was there were a lot of the same answers and commonalities. And these 32 secrets that I'm sharing with you will tell you what I found that made these realtors successful. Number 26, simple. Have a large sphere of influence and continue to build it. I mentioned a little bit about building it earlier, but today I want to talk a little bit more about having a large sphere of influence. If you have, real estate is a power of numbers game, okay? There are always people buying and selling houses. There are closings today, there are closings tomorrow, there are closings every day. In your town, in your neighborhood, it happens all the time. How do the top realtors always be the person that people go to? They know more people. It's as simple as that. If I have 20 friends and my 20 friends are out there doing the right things because I'm doing all these habits of staying in touch with them, having them on a follow-up plan, and oh, hey, my friend found out that they have a friend that wants to sell and they called me. Great, I got a sale. That's only 20 people. Who's going to be more successful? Me with 20 people or the realtor across me with 100 people? What about the guy with 1,000 people? What about the guy with 5,000 people? What about the guy with 10,000 people? Top realtors are always growing their sphere of influence, okay? Every day they build. As I said to you before in another one of these videos, if you went to bed tonight and realized I didn't put anybody new in my client relationship management tool and put them on a follow-up plan, so I'm going to stay with them, I must reiterate that, and you put them on a follow-up plan so you stay in touch with them and continue to build that business, what have you done? What have you done? You did nothing today. I don't care if you sold 5 houses today. You have to be building your sphere of influence. You got to make it bigger, larger, bigger, larger. How do you do that? By getting out behind the 4 walls that you're sitting in, by getting to social events, by getting to community events, by breaking down barriers and making friendships. One of the things I always teach, if you ask for a sale in the first 30 seconds, I don't care if you're the greatest salesperson in the world. If you ask someone for their business that you just meet in 60 seconds, you will fail every time. You have to go from being a salesperson to a human being. Well, it's the same thing here. Even if you're not selling them right away, make friendships and build that sphere of influence. Make it a huge sphere of influence, so big that you may have 25 people sphere of influence. If you call everybody in your sphere 4 times a year, which is what you should do, you should maybe have to call 25, 30 people a day just in your sphere, which has nothing to do with your targeted business, your for sale by owners, your call arounds, your expired listings. Great. And guess what? You're not doing 3 hours of calls a day, you're doing 4 hours of calls. What does that mean in the end? Oh, you're going to be more successful. So build that sphere of influence, make it bigger, and you're going to be great in this business. You're going to be doing the habits of highly successful realtors. Join us next time as we go through the 27th secret of highly successful realtors.